How to develop your psychic abilities. In this video, we're going to teach you how to develop your psychic abilities and develop your psychic skills.
Simple psychic exercises that will help you in developing psychic powers.
By the time you are done with this video, you will learn how to unlock your psychic powers.
And be sure to watch to the end as we have a very special video course prepared for you on the 7 blocks to your life purpose.
$47 value for free.
And we've got a bonus tip for you.
Bonus tip. Let's get started. I'm Heather.
And I'm David.
From ZenRoseGarden.
.com.
Yes! I have a PhD in natural and spiritual healing, and I'm also a certified spirit medium. David is a certified metaphysical teacher, certified hypnotherapist. You have 5 psychic senses that are basically an extension of your normal 5 senses. You've got to exercise those muscles. The more you practice, the better it gets.
Let's get physical.
Now, you don't have to practice just because you want superpowers. You can practice these intuitive exercises to be better at your everyday intuition and getting better instincts.
But it helps to have superpowers.
Superpowers are cool. First psychic sense, clairvoyance. Now, this is the faculty of seeing. There's inner clairvoyance and there's outer clairvoyance. To practice your inner clairvoyance, close your eyes and imagine a bunch of numbers on cards on the ground in front of a big curtain. So imagine the number 1, finding the number 1 and floating it up to the curtain and putting it on the curtain. Then imagine number 2, finding it on the ground and putting it on the curtain. It seems like a really simple exercise, but what it's doing is it's training the muscles of your inner clairvoyance so that when it's time to receive psychic information in your inner clairvoyance, your third eye, you're all primed and ready.
So another exercise for outer clairvoyance is to observe the room around you for 5 minutes and then closing your eyes, picturing all of the detail of the room, and then writing down everything that you pick up.
Learning how to pick up little details that you might not have otherwise noticed. And even though these are not necessarily psychic pieces of information, it's getting you prepped to pick up those very subtle pieces of information that you would not otherwise notice.
So if you're loving this, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of content.
Step 2, Clairsentience. Feel something with your hands and you can kind of sense different things about it.
Picking up the story of an object.
Touch it, feel it, close your eyes,
and let it tell you a story.
and just let that story come to you. Just imagine what that object has to tell you. Where was it in the world? Who was holding it before you? Feeling any sensations in your body, like any emotions that come up around that object.
And this is just practice to get that muscle moving.
It's all about bringing your psychic abilities into your control. Because if your psychic information is just coming at you like a freight train, you can't really control it or observe what's yours, what's not yours, what's relevant and what's not relevant. Step number 3 is clairaudience, which is your ability to hear things that might not be there. A lot of people get confused by that buzzing they hear in their ears. Well, if it's not tinnitus, like you have ear issues and you go to the doctor, what you're hearing in a magnified way is the electricity of your own body. So if you plug your ears and just listen, wait till we're done with this and then plug your ears. But if you plug your ears and just listen, you'll hear all of this crackling noise and buzzing noise. You're actually hearing the electricity of your own body. And this acts like kind of a green screen for receiving clairaudient messages. Simply sit for 5 minutes with your fingers in your ears and tune into those sounds.
After the video.
After
or
the video.
Pause the video.
And not while you're driving. As you tune into those sounds, you will be so surprised at the variety of pitches that your body makes on the inside. And that will help develop that muscle.
Pay attention to the sounds around you with your ears wide open.
A really good practice for this would be to put on your favorite piece of music and sit and try to separate all the sounds in that track of music. Like those are the drums, and tune into the drums. That's the guitar. Follow the guitar with your ears. So as your ears get more tuned to the inside and the outside, you're creating a great foundation to receive clairaudient information.
Absolutely.
And if you want more about mediumship and psychic abilities,
go and find the mediumship training that we've done on YouTube on helping people to understand how mediums work.
yes, go check that out. The next one is ClairTaste. Now this is one that isn't used quite as often, but it is important, and it's kind of actually fun to develop. One exercise is to turn off the lights and eat your dinner in the dark and really focus on tasting the flavors of the food on each taste. Or you might want to do this with a partner. You could even do it on like a romantic date. If you are loving this, please hit the like button below. We'd love to see your likes and your comments. It's awesome. The next one is Clairscent. This is the faculty of smelling a smell that isn't there in your world. You know, sometimes you'll smell a cigar in the room or grandma's perfume or something like that.
When dinner is cooking, pay attention to the different smells of that meal and see if you can separate the different herbs or spices that are being used.
Chefs are probably really good at this one. I know some chefs that can be like, oh, that's that, and they can name all the herbs in the sauce.
Yeah, it's bonus tip
It's
time.
bonus tip time. Here's a really simple exercise that you can do wherever you are to put all of these exercises together. It's people watching.
Observing people.
See if you can see a light around people. See if you can get a sense about what they're about. Let the information come to you. I wonder if they're happy. I wonder if they're sad. I wonder if what their life is like, what they feel like.
And don't attach too much value to it. Just play with it.
And don't be a stalker.
Yes, don't be a
Don't
stalker.
be a stalker. This is not a stalker exercise.
No.
Nope.
We don't have videos on stalker exercises.
If you are loving this, subscribe to our channel right now. And we got a lot more information where this came from. These are really simple, great exercises to use, and we hope you do use them. It's easier than you think to develop your psychic abilities. And what you see here is it's really about the powers of observation.
As well as exercising your ability to feel, taste, touch, sense, and use different parts of your mind.
You just learned some exercises to unlock your psychic potential.
We showed you that it didn't have to be as hard as you've been making it.
But all of this is not going to do you any good if you are blocked mentally and emotionally in your life. You're not going to be clear about the information that's coming in. So if you want to know some common blocks to keeping your life free of mental and emotional clutter,
Be sure to download our free video course on how to discover the 7 blocks to your life purpose. If you like this video, hit the like button below. Make sure that you subscribe.
give us a truth bomb, because we love seeing those truth bombs.
In the comments.
Share it with your friends.
All your friends and every friend that you've never met yet, go ahead and share it with them too. Be sure to subscribe.
And thanks for watching.
We'll see you in the next video.
We'll see you in the next video.